Hi guys, it's me. This is the third time I've tried to record this video because the other times have completely and miserably failed. So I'm putting a lot of effort into this, and part of it's because there's a message that I want to get across to you all, I like to call it from my experiential learning. So we'll get to that part later. But 2 nights ago, I went to my first black party, and it was a lot of fun. It was in like a high-rise, like apartment in like Harrison, and I went with two of my friends, and it was pretty fun. The only thing was that I felt very white there, and I'm not even white, but they gave me weird looks and stuff. But black guys dance better than most white guys, I'm going to be honest here. Other exciting thing was that last night, Penn rented out the Philadelphia Museum of Art for us. So we had really good food. It was an awesome party there, like blasting music and stuff. So it was really fun. I don't know about you guys, but I've never partied up in a museum before. But I would love to, if I ever get the opportunity to go again. I just really enjoyed that. And they had a really cool exhibit on medieval stuff, like armor, swords, all of that. Very, very cool. So this is the part where I tell you about, oh no, we'll get to that later. Yuna, I really like your new nickname for me. I've never been called Condom Girl before, but I'm cool with that. And I know y'all are worried, but don't worry. Every single guy I've hooked up with, I have not gone back to his dorm. Like, they've all asked, and I just said, no, I don't do that, or, oh, I have to wait for my friend, so don't worry, guys. Like, it's all good. Now, okay, here's where the important stuff comes in. Heed my words. Don't do what I did and learn from my stupidity. This is what you should not do at college. You've probably heard it before, but I'm going to tell this to you because I think it's important. Number one, actually, these two things happened last night, and the first one probably affected the second one. Go to this party, they ask me, or actually go and ask like what they have to drink and stuff, and they're like, oh, we have red and blue. I don't know what that is. Like, I just don't get it. And they're like, oh, we also have beer. And I'm like, no thanks, I'm not into beer. And I go back, and I'm like, oh, I'll have some red. Turns out it's punch, jungle juice, whatever you want to call it. When they say avoid the jungle juice, like, like, seriously, avoid the jungle juice. You don't know how much alcohol's in it. And I had about a cup of it, one of those like red cups. So who knows how much stuff was in there, because I did some stupid things last night. So yeah, don't drink jungle juice. Second part, go to this other party. It was really cool, by the way, because it was a glow party, and they had like they had put up like giant piece of paper on the wall, and they had like written stuff in highlighter, so it glowed with the lights. It was super cool. And so my friend Zola, this is like the story. My friend Zola was dancing with this guy, and then that guy's friend starts dancing with me, and I really didn't want to dance with him because I just didn't want to. And so I went. I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. So I went up to the bathroom and like was like waiting there, avoiding this other guy. And so I run into my friend. We're gonna call him Kevin. That's not really his name though. Don't like stalk my friends on Facebook looking for Kevin because yeah, he's not there. And he lives on my floor. You can pretty much guess the rest of the story, but I'll just fill you in. We went out to the back, and there were a bunch of people from our floor, and we were talking and stuff, and then we went back in, and yeah. Don't hook up with your floor mates, because the next day, you see him a couple times, you kind of like avoid each other, and then you run into him in the hallway like I did 5 minutes ago, and it's like the awkward, oh, hey, and then you keep walking. Yeah, he's a really cool guy, really nice and everything, but now it's just like awkward, so I would not recommend that for any of you. I don't know. Whatever happens, there happens. But for the rest of you, with guys on who may or may not have guys on your floor, don't hook up with them. or at least not on like the third night, because there's like the rest of the year lies ahead. So yeah. Oh, my friend Annie had an interesting thing happen to her. I don't know if she wants. Okay, I'm gonna tell her story. So she goes to some party and has some drink with like Coke and maybe like vodka or rum or whatever. And again, she doesn't realize how much is in there. So she's with her other friend who's like a little more sober than she is. And so they decide to go to Civic House. Civic House is it's a house, but it's the center of like it's a community service center, so they connect you to like community service in the area and stuff. So she's like, oh, I want to go there because they were having a late night event, and we can learn more about the place. And they were having board games and stuff, and basically these things are for people who like aren't into the drinking and partying scene. And she's like, oh my gosh, I want to go to Civic House because I want to learn about community service. So she shows up there, pretty wasted, I guess, and just starts playing Taboo. So yeah, she didn't get in trouble or anything because they just don't do that here. But I don't know how. She really had guts to show up at an administrative building completely drunk and started playing Taboo with them. So yeah, my roommate's a fun girl. You can tell.
I don't know if anyone noticed. I think the guy was looking at me kind of funnily.
Yeah, she probably had the Asian glow going, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright guys, so moral of the story: 1, don't show up to an administrative building drunk. 2, don't drink jungle juice, and 3, don't hook up with your floor mates. Hope all is going well. And I miss you guys. Love you all. Big heart. And I'll let you know what happens the last 2 or 3 nights. Bye!